Welcome back. This is PowerPoint Module 4 Textbook Project Part number 2. And we're going to be using slideshow commands, which are kind of neat. If you have two monitors, you definitely want to use the presenter view so that you can present and have your notes on the side. So you're going to get to see that if you haven't already experienced it. So we're in slide 3. Now notice it doesn't really show the preview of the video, but that's okay. We're going to click on Start the Slideshow here, which will start from the actual slide itself. Now notice it's still black. That's okay, but this is a video. So you can either hit the space bar or you can click here and we'll show the video. And so once the movie's done, we hit the space bar again, or your left click. So
Excuse me, Professor.
I'm not sharing the screen, right?
Screen is not sharing. We don't see a screen.
So notice we are now in slide 4. Click on slide 4. And if you click down over here, notice you'll see these little controls. So I need to hide the presenter view right now, which is hiding the instructions. So I'm going to, we've done that. We see this over here. And this is the all slides. So if I click on this, it's going to let me see all slides. This is a highlighter, which you're going to use shortly. So I'm clicking over here. And then I'm going to click on slide 2 to get to that. So now we have slide 2 showing. It tells me to use the pen and laser pointer, which is this. So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to use highlighter. And notice it turns into a little yellow, and it wants me to drag the highlighting practices since 2009. So we'll just do this, and you can kind of play around with it a little. And also the overseas workers. So once we're done highlighting, you need to hit the escape key and that will get rid of it, or you can actually hit Control A. But to me, the escape key is easier. And then it says, do you want to keep your link annotation? Those are these here. And we're going to click on discard. That takes care of that. Then we're going to go click on the more slideshow and show the presenter view. So this is, I guess I escaped out too quickly. So let's go back to this. And here is, let me go back here. And here's more options. We have the presenter view already because you can see now it says hi. You can play around with the display settings. So it says swap presenter and slideshow. I'm just going to move this over here. So you can see it wants me to click on pause the timer. And then it wants me to choose black and then black again. So that's going to be in the presenter. So notice as soon as I black it, the whole slide gets back. This is left over from what I was doing before because I just moved everything over. I have two monitors and I need the instructions. So here we have this and it's back. So I'm going to move this now out of the way. And we're back. We're going to do press enter to advance to the slideshow till you get the rest of it. So we're good here. And now we're going to, I'm not going to keep doing it. I'll just keep going. And we're good. All right. So we're taking care of this. It wants me to be in slide 3. And we're going to do proofing. So this is just a simple spell check. So you can go to review. It's just easier to hit F7. It's going to find the proper name. So we're going to click on ignore all. And spell check's correct. Then we're going to go to the translate. So what we need to do, it's really kind of easy. It's in the review. Here is translate. And you may get something that says you have to turn on. If you need to turn on intelligence services, choose it. I do not have to do it. So it wants me to select the 3 indented lines in the text object to the down arrow in the translator pane. All right. So here are the 3 lines. Let me see which slide we need to be on. Here's the 3 indented lines. And we need to select these here. And it does not want the low overhead, the spaces. So what I'm going to do here is click, hold the shift key down, and click where I want to end, holding the shift key down here. So notice that it has competition. I'm going to click this drop down arrow. Because I already done this before, it's going to remember the very last thing. So I can choose whatever language that I want. So we're going to just choose Cowton, and we're going to click on Insert. And it does look like we have an extra line in here. So let's get rid of it. And obviously it does not understand these words. That is number 7. So now we're going to go to, actually we're going to do something here. We're going to click the word committed in slide 5. So here's committed. I'm going to double click. There's different ways that you can get to the thesaurus. You can right click and use synonyms and then thesaurus here, or you can be in review and click thesaurus. So notice that the very first word is dedicated in here, and you need to click on the arrow and choose insert. So that takes care of inserting it there. So when you're writing papers, the spell check, the synonyms, and the thesaurus are really very, very, very helpful in here. That was number 8. Then it gives you a little bit how you can rehearse your slideshow timings in here. And now we're going to inspect the presentation to look for some issues. So I'm going to click on the File tab here. And if you don't see what you want to see, just click on Info. And here is Inspect. So I'm going to click on Check for Issues, Inspect Document, and then it tells me to click Yes to save it, and make sure that everything is checked. So we're going to click on Offside Content, click on Inspect, and then we're just going to click on Close. We're not going to change anything here. So it puts us back in. So now we need to go in to, we need to go and actually click the Protect Presentation. So we have to go back in again here to Info. And we need to click on Protect Presentation. And we're going to make it marked as final. And yes. So now you can see that it's going to say Edit Anyway in here if you need to. That takes care of number 3, number 4. And let me go back because I missed some properties that need to get done. So number 1, let me go back to File and Info. And here are properties that you need. So it's got a tag, and it tells you to click the Add Tag box. Well, there's something already here. So we're not going to say Add a Tag. We just need to, let me show all properties. And because I marked it as final, it's not letting me change it. So I need to go back to here and click on Edit Anyway. Then I can change it. And we'll click on the Cengage here. Going to delete this. It wants me to put in Changing International Labor Force. And then we're going to add a category. And we'll choose Industry Review. It says to show all properties, which I've done. So if you don't get all the ones that you want to, just click on Show All Properties and you're good. We did the check for issues, and then we'll go back and we'll protect it and mark it as final. Yes. So now we're good in here. And then it tells me to go on the ribbon and click the Home tab. And look how everything is grayed out in here. So then it says click anywhere in the title. And then click on Edit Anyway. And then we're going to save it. And that is everything.